It's like 8 in the morning now or something like that. Today is one of them days where I'm choosing to wake up at like fucking stupid early and just get shit done. Um, I figured, for one, I know how I'm gonna introduce the videos now. I'm gonna like tell you what the video is supposed to be about and shit like that, and what I'm trying to get out of you getting out of it, right? Um, so right now I want to be so specific that it's just like fucking belligerent to everyone else, all right? Literally, I want to be that specific so that way they can understand and I can understand why they don't understand, for one. And this is coming from just washing machines, man. Where I live, I always have to fucking clean up after somebody's shit before I take a shit. I have to wash out the washing machines before I do my laundry. I'm usually stuck doing their dishes as well as mopping up after them and all that other fucking shit. You don't know how mad it makes me, man. Rah. Um, what's gonna happen now is today, hopefully, there's gonna be a meeting with one of these like very inconsiderate kids that are here, and one of his problems is just he's very inconsiderate, has no respect for fucking anything. And what I want him to understand is that there is a higher power, and no, it's not necessarily God, but it could be a bear that'll fucking rip you in half, and that's because you have no respect for anything, right? And then you know how in like every religion's like, you lie in my name and this shit and that shit, I'll smite you, and if you just live an unworthyable life, then so on and so forth, right? Um, Ooh, coffee's done. The importance of intentions as well. When you intend to do something, and then the old saying, no good deed goes unpunished, so you have to know what you're doing as well, um, as knowing what you want out of it. And you have to be very specific sometimes because people don't understand, and then often enough people are choosing not to understand because they just don't give a shit. And in that case, it's hard to say if you can get them to see. You have to force them to see that, for one, they're just making shit worse for themselves, and that there is progress or something that can be bettered out of them bettering rather than being bitter and pieces of shit, you know? It's change, fucking you stop being so negative, all of a sudden everything's better. It's not that fucking hard. Try it every now and again. Coffee. Um, 2 seconds. There was another one that I wanted to bring up. I'll think of it later. But yeah, that's being specific, having the right kind of intentions and all that. And you also have to make sure that you're not being too hard on people. That's one thing of mine that I've noticed, and I've been trying to get myself to notice. And, which is the whole point of me trying to make myself understand. At this point, I have understood, and I can actually tell you at certain points, but I don't want to look like an asshole. I will later. At some point, I will let you know. I'll be entirely honest about everything. But right now, I'm just trying to be a good guy so that way everybody understands that I'm trying to do something nice. Wave the hand around the camera. Coffee. So yeah, today has got doctor's appointments and shit like that. Yesterday was one hell of a day. Been trying to make today better. I woke up really pissed off trying to just like make everything easier as well, and that's the other thing as well. Sometimes you just have to let people know you want things to be very easy. Don't ask any extra questions, especially when you're that kind of person that's asked extra questions all the fucking time and they do nothing but piss you off. Like today I called and asked if there was coffee made and if it was warm. She asked if I'm okay. Most days I just like a hot cup of coffee, and for the past week I literally haven't had one good cup of coffee because everybody here keeps fucking drinking them. And I made no, not every pot, but just about every pot that I've been here for, I've made, and I've only had like fucking the last cup out of them. It's fucked up. And then that's the other thing about like respect and appreciation and shit. If you're gonna drink all of my fucking coffee, make a fucking pot. Because then I turn into a mad serial killer. And then everybody's like, oh, this dude just killed everyone over some coffee. No, it's not over coffee, but coffee was the last fucking straw. Thank you. Appreciation, intentions, patience as well. Have to have patience. And trepidation. Trepidation has become my favorite word in the past couple of years just because there's been too much of it. It's unfathomable and unmeasurable, just like the human soul, you know? So yeah, raise hell till next time, you guys.